Freak.
Very few guys pass the ball better than he did. I mean, he didn't just have eyes in the back of his head. It's almost as if he had them on both sides, too.
And another 3 for New Orleans.
And let's see, guys, if that triggers another little explosion from him after hitting 3 triples in that first quarter.
Here's Howard. Anthony Davis grabs the miss.
Now, nice work there to contest the finish inside.
You know, they got the shot they wanted, but his defense, deterred them from those plans.
Evans passes to Jay. Yes, and a nice assist from Evans. And that's 23 points for Freak.
Boy, they've gone on this run, and ball movement has been a big key.
It really has, Clark. The defense unable to react as quickly as necessary in terms of dealing with their passing.
And it's Vucevic missing.
There was just enough defensive pressure to get him off balance and cause that shot to go awry. They're going back to the three-point shot over and over and over.
And they may have found the Achilles heel of this defense. That was their 9th straight point from beyond the arc.
3 ball there off the mark from Jay. And here comes the break. Jamison dishes to Antetokounmpo. Screen by Howard. Back to Jamison to stop the run. That's good.
The defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And, Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. Come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
No good from Jay. The Magic trail by 15. Here's Vucevic. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Boston.
And don't forget about his work on the glass. He contributed in a number of ways.
To the paint, here's Overton. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor. Looking at the last game for the New Orleans Pelicans, it was a win against the Celtics in Boston. And so we wrap up the first half. Pelicans.
Certainly good numbers from you shooting the ball in the first half. What has been your approach on offense?
Welcome back, everyone, to the start of the second half. Big margin on our hands, but we'll see if that gap narrows down in the third and fourth quarters. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
And really, all of a sudden, he's becoming their best distributor, doing a great job of orchestrating their offense.
Greg, typically that's not the role he usually plays, and I'm not sure how comfortable he is in it, but they've needed him to make some plays today, and he's been able to do it to his credit.
Antetokounmpo out there with Gordon. Then there's Howard, and it's Samuel in at the shooting guard. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Magic. Davis sets a screen, and Gordon over to help. Here's Marjanovic, an easy layup after coming off the pick. And the Pelicans lead by 16. And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. Gordon. Off target at the rim.
That's something they need to do more of. Get after it on the glass. Go get those boards.
Clark, it wouldn't hurt. Some extra possessions would definitely help narrow the gap and maybe swing the momentum.
Over in the corner, Antetokounmpo. From 11 feet away, and the rebound goes to the Pelicans. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Orlando this season.
And really, this is a team that expects to beat everyone when they step on the floor, but they were only able to split the series last year.
And you look at how they match up. Certainly you could see them losing, but you would still expect them to come away with 2 wins.
The Magic making a switch here. Vucevic is checked in. Looking at the last game for the New Orleans Pelicans, it was a win against the Boston Celtics.
And trying to come up with a highlight reel finish, somebody forgot to finish it.
O'Brien kicks to Gordon. Evans gets the rebound.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
No good from Jay. The Magic trail by 16. Kicks to Gordon. Down low, puts up the baby hook. It's tipped.
1 for 5 on offense, a slow start here in the second half.
And that one's good by Davis.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
The last 5 trips they've had have ended with a great pass leading to a basket. They're really sharing the sugar.
Oh!
And really just straight to the basket with a full head of steam.
Well, if you're going to throw it down, make sure you throw it down with force.
That was a nice replay brought to you by Kia. Another steal. Off they go on a 3-on-1 break. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. O'Brien kicks to Gordon. It's hauled in by Gordon. Pelicans leading by 20. It's tipped and out of bounds as the Magic will gain possession.
And now we have a chance to check out Freak here. Last season, he played outstanding. Over 5.5 steals and 10 assists. And he's a real threat defensively. You look at his steals during this stretch, always lurking for the smallest mistake.
Well, he causes those mistakes, too. I mean, he'll harass you for the full 94 feet, never giving you an inch.
Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
Well, over that break, I listened in on what head coach for the Magic was getting across in the huddle. There was one thing he stressed above everything else, and that was getting the ball into the low post. That is where their points can and should be coming from in his mind. The other thing he stressed was the need to be disciplined on offense. He asked for good ball movement and good shot selection. Well, they need to make something happen before the start of the fourth quarter, and maybe those changes will do the trick, Kevin.
All right, Doris, thanks. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Vucevic. They double him with Vucevic. Anderson outside. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. Jay. To the left wing. 4 on the clock. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line. The Magic making a switch here. Fernandez is checked in. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for New Orleans.
Well, their passing has been picturesque, a thing of beauty in both halves. More than a few of their baskets have come off assists.
And also, how about the points they've gotten in transition or on the fast break tonight? That's been a huge factor as well. No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for them here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
They set the pick. Down low, here's Antetokounmpo. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. Antetokounmpo's got 4 points this quarter. 1:04 left in the third quarter. Passes it to Chapman. Inside and out of bounds as the Magic will gain possession. With this break in the action, we can show you the teams that had the most rebounds last season. 5th on the list, the Magic.
It was really an impressive campaign for their bigs. And honestly, I think the whole team did a great job of getting bodies on bodies and controlling that defensive backboard.
Fournier's shot is off. New Orleans leading by 19. Jay defended by Fernandez.
And how's that for some ups coming from that one?
Well, he is a rarity among NBA point guards in his ability to elevate.
Yeah, his athletic ability, guys, is really what takes him a notch above most players at his position.
New Orleans has gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Slammed home, and they call the foul. He's headed to the stripe for one more. It's not possible what we just... Clark, is that possible?
Not
Is
probable, but it is possible, partner. It is possible.
And think about
Holy
it, guys. That's
smokes.
one of the few guys in the entire league who can pull off something like that.
The Magic trail by 21. Another steal. And now the Pelicans on the break. Deflects the pass and out of bounds as the Magic will gain possession.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean,
New Orleans making a switch here. The Magic have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Setting the floor now for the Pelicans. The shot-blocking pair of Davis and Ashik inside. Gordon the off guard with Evans at the 3, and it's Jay in at the point.
and that's the classic 1-2 punch right there. I mean, nice steal, and then how about the elevation, Kevin, on the finish?
And, Greg, nothing spurs some quick offense like a great play defensively.
That indicates the importance of great on-the-ball defense, as was displayed right there.
5 to shoot. Pass to Samuel. From deep. The shot no good. And New Orleans will come the other way.
It's a +5 advantage for them in the rebounding category after that board.
Very steady with their work on the interior. Really a well-rounded effort overall.
And the foul called on Freak. That's foul number 2 for him. Here are the Magic now. Pass to O'Brien. That's tipped.
Guys, you take a look at that box score.
Oh! That is just nasty.
How about the athleticism
Wow.
on that finish?